What is up, guys? Goon here, and welcome to another exciting video of Genshin Impact. And this time we are going to look at this event that popped up with the inclusion of Ganyu to the game. So it is called the Illuminated Beast of the Sea of Clouds, and this is basically Ganyu's side quest. And if you guys haven't gotten it to appear yet, it's because either you haven't gotten the keys enough to open it in the event quest, or you haven't been in AR, which is adventure rank 25, and able to open it. And sometimes 30, I think this one's 30, but sometimes it's 25. So let's just start it, and so you guys can have a heads up. I'll show you guys how the event is, and you guys can see it for yourself. If you're under leveled and you want to look at it, here it is, a spoiler. If not, then you guys need some tips or helps with it, then let's we'll get to it right now. So let me just hop down over here, and we'll start the quest. So here we go. So they're conversing.
It's shocking how much work there is to do, even for the three of us. And she's been handling it alone.
Some three lovely ladies over here.
The secretary clearly isn't an ordinary person. It's so frustrating.
You're just...
Aren't you Ningguang's servants? How come you're here?
We are Miss Ningguang's private secretaries, not servants.
Have you seen Miss Ganyu, Traveler? It has
No,
been
I
several
haven't
days
seen Miss
since
Ganyu,
left for
although her
Julian
fine
Coast.
ass should be with me.
She's the general secretary of the Liyue
Anyway.
Qixing. We've only taken over her responsibilities until she gets back.
So all three of you're telling me all three of you can't take care of one person's responsibility? Granted, she is half demigod, basically. Let's see. What happened? Where did she go? Let's go over there. Why did she go?
Even though the Qixing have made peace with the Adepti after the latter had denounced Liyue, they still
I thought they already
want to pay
made
their
peace though.
respects to the
After, like,
ones.
you know, the
They
humans
commissioned
saved
Ganyu as their
the
envoy to
harbor
deliver a
basically
letter to Julian
themselves.
Karst and
Ningguang
bring
and
the
them.
Adepti the latest news about the crisis. Still, Ganyu should have been back to her usual responsibilities by now, but she's disappeared without a trace.
Is that so? Maybe Ganyu just took a little detour. Who can blame her?
Well, I'll
after
be
working
severely
so
disappointed if Chi-Chi and Ganyu
I'm
aren't
afraid
in
it's
this
not very likely.
side quest together.
Ever since we met Miss Ganyu, she's been nothing but the most conscientious person in all of Liyue. Even when it's time for her annual leave, Ms. Ganyu stays on duty at Yuehai Pavilion saying there is still so much to do. She couldn't possibly be using her mission as an excuse to slack off.
Oh, Paimon sees how it is. But she's half Adeptus. She wouldn't get in trouble, right? Why do you look so upset?
It's because of
Paimon.
this absurd workload of hers. When we first heard the three of us would be taking over for Miss Ganyu, we thought
what I
it would
thought.
simply
It'd
be
be
a matter
simple
of
as three of you
changing our
guys.
work environment.
You guys can't divide it
We
in
couldn't
three?
have imagined that Miss Ganyu's daily workload far exceeds what the three of us are used to doing.
Alright, I'm gonna be the prick here. I'm gonna say, shouldn't you
don't
guys
even
get
know
back
how
to
long
work?
we've
Stop
been
wasting time.
working. We feel guilty for taking even a short breather like we are now.
Looks like you got a serious emergency on your hands.
Alright,
Speaking
Paimon,
of
let's
Julian
let's
Karst,
negotiate
Traveler,
prices first.
I've
Let's
heard
not
that
help
you
him
can
out
go in
like
and out
that.
of there as you
Come on,
please.
man. Traveler's a busy
Course,
man.
We've been there lots of times.
We ain't no secretary out
That's
here.
good news. Could you go to Julian Karst and find Miss Ganyu for us? Preferably before we collapse under this workload.
Alright, let's be a little bit of a prick today. I'm feeling in that pricky mood. I'm gonna be like, yeah, it seems like I'm the only person, right?
We're saved.
Because it always relies
I
on
remember
some
Miss Ganyu
traveler
said that she'd
that's
be
not even
visiting
part of
Cloud
the
Retainer's
city
abode.
to do
You
everything
might as well
around here.
start
Can you
looking for
imagine
her
that?
there.
Like a
about
French
time
guy
she came back
doing
to work.
a diplomatic work for the
Otherwise-
United States. Like, what the hell?
No, perhaps
Okay.
we should go to Lady Ningguang first and bring up our overtime pay again.
Okay. Yeah, we're officially starting the first chapter of this event, and so we had to visit. She left visiting it. He left. Okay, so
Hurry up. Paimon hopes we can find her there.
oh, well, we're stuck.
Hello there.
Let's see.
Here you are.
Perfect shot.
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that bring you?
Oh, some private affairs, Ganyu. Don't worry about it.
I have left the human world. Please contact the Yua High Pavilion regarding matters concerning the commercial
Look at
world. That's why you're here. You want me to come back. I'm afraid you came here in vain.
that. I forget that.
The clouds fold and unfold. The tide ebbs and flows. It was meant to be. And the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue.
That is
It took a
true.
lot of time to land.
If they already left it to the humans, you don't have to be. She's like, let me got it. Oh, so it was a misunderstanding, yeah. Okay, there's a misunderstanding. Just we're taking care of your absence.
There's no need for your words of comfort. After 1,000 years away, I came back to Juyun Karst. Looking at the clouds floating among the mountains brings me peace of mind. I feel better now.
Who disturbs the peace of these
Oh,
mountains?
damn. Yo, we eating today. We didn't swan, boys.
We're terribly sorry. We just...
One merely jests. One felt your presence the moment you set foot upon this land.
Wow. You Adepti really are impressive.
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well.
Get along. We get along really well. Alright.
Ah, the matter leaves you at an impasse then. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking avenues for conversation. One has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year. Ah, yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from her youth shall one apprise you of, perhaps?
Okay, Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear of it.
I'm a bit curious.
Everyone wants to hear it.
Let's see what happens.
Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head were caressed. When one was still taking care of
Oh
her,
man.
one was pestered most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep.
Wow.
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the
Damn,
bottom
she's
like
gonna
a
be
little
fat.
ball.
That's what she's trying to say. Oh snap, man! The Cloud Retainer throwing all that shade,
Was the
son. She
first
threw all her
time she
dirty
saw a real
laundry
human in the
out here.
flesh.
Oh man.
So
Let's
fearful
see.
she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen.
Damn, she was scared of monsters too.
Cloud Retainer?
Damn.
Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
Cloud Retainer's like her mom, son. It seems like you didn't read the room.
One's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
I don't know about that. That made it even worse. Let's see.
Did the exact opposite. Impressive.
Be that so? Huh. But returning to Ganyu, most gladdened one is of your arrival. One cannot help but feel that remaining in Juyun Karst shall not be good for her. One will tell you more about her, if you should permit it. Most benevolent
Oh my
among
God,
all
most benevolent.
Adepti are the Chilin. They drink only spring water and eat
That's all they
only
eat.
whole
Wow.
grain.
So how'd she get
But
fat?
perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Juyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Jueyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Jueyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
Wow. That sucks, man.
By chance hear this much of
A lot of
Ganyu's
people feel that,
thoughts.
even in real life, to be honest with you.
Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hopes that you will accompany her.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Besides, Liyue hasn't given up on her. She's got it all wrong. Anyways, what's that training Ganyu was talking about?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Jueyun Karst. At her behest, one has organized training for her to achieve that end. She should be in the southern part of Mount Aozang right now.
Preparing for the trial, so it's like a dungeon all over again.
Take a look then.
Well, I'm ready. Don't worry, Ganyu. I'm coming. In more ways than one. Alright.
Here you are, Ganyu.
Why did you come here? Humans
Yeah?
should not remain in the realm of Adepti for too
Oh,
long.
you know she blushing.
Considering the kindness you have shown me, I can let you stay for the Adeptus training.
Kindness. You really want to see it.
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again. The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
Probably.
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
Oh, we're doing it together? Okay, cool.
We've completed the task. What do you think?
Being
Hardships
Adepti is
are a
not
fact
easy.
of life, both for the Adepti and humans alike.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
To
The
leave.
training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only the first trial.
Wow.
Huh? So there are more trials?
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is
It's herself.
Who is it?
Herself,
Conqueror of
obviously.
Demons.
Oh,
Huh. So it's Xiao.
Zhao.
That cold-hearted loner? How come he's prepared a trial for...
I found him unapproachable at first, too. But I believe that being able to face him is an important part of my homecoming. He's already waiting for me. Come along if you're interested.
Of course we are. Let's go.
Wow. I didn't expect Zhao to be part of this. I guess they're prepping him up for when his event comes up. And that's basically the reasoning why I am not going to max out Ganyu, even if I get her. I'm probably not going to max her out in the events because I want to save for Zhao. So, pretty cool. Alright, let's go. Zhao. He's awesome as hell. One of the best fighters in the game.
You're half an hour late. I see
Damn.
you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
Oh,
I'm
damn.
sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer.
I don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training. That's all.
Damn.
Xiao is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion.
Damn.
Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
Yes. I'm ready.
That's true. Zhao, that's what makes Zhao a GOAT, man. He speaks facts and he's broken as hell. Of course. Let's get this. What's this trial? So let's just start it. Nice. Even with my aim, that was easy. Okay, where's the other guys? Oh, this guy. Oh my god, my aim. Freeze that guy. Boom. OT for the win. And that's it, guys. That was a pretty interesting challenge. Let's go back to the guy, Zhao. As you can see, I'm not a good sniper, man. I'm terrible with archers, but it was worth a shot, you know?
I've completed your trial.
Alright, she completed her trial. What happened?
Back to me. Seeking other people's validation won't benefit your training.
Wow. He's
Only
speaking
you
facts.
can evaluate the result of this trial. You'll progress faster that way.
Understood.
Jiao always has such strong opinions.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training, so you'll have to...
I have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors.
Hello.
I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a part of your training.
He just doesn't want to talk to him.
Pesky visitor? So even here there are those that Xiao can't deal with?
Hey, what's up? Oh, oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis. I've finally come upon the Adepti. Are
Oh my
all
God.
of you the Adepti of this mountain? Great! My name's
Look
Sinja.
at his face.
I came to ask for your merciful
that.
blessings, O Adepti. I beg of you, please grant me luck, wealth, and a good career.
That's what I want.
Oh, so pilgrim.
I can see why I find this type
We
troublesome.
can handle any
I don't think they can
battle.
bless anything.
Talking to
Not like that, at
strangers
least.
is a different story, huh?
I am also one of the Adepti. You can say that I'm an Adeptus in training.
Perfect. I didn't come in vain then. Although you sound a bit half-hearted. Doesn't matter.
Damn.
What blessings can you grant
Guy
me?
changed his mood real quick from 0 to 100.
Dear Pilgrim, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Adepti don't help every pilgrim for free.
For free? Do you mean that you charge people for the blessings of the Adepti?
Oh, damn.
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned through hard work and earnest living.
He gonna be
It would be
tight.
unfair to other people if you got
He gonna be
everything
mad.
you
He's like,
want
yo, I
for no
traveled
reason.
all the way over here for
Hold
nothing.
on, I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man, always nagging me.
Your father must have experienced
Oh, man,
it
he
firsthand.
tight.
The lives of the common folk are riddled with hardships, but are also full of joy. A person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
Are you a real Adeptus? Why do you speak and behave like us city folk?
Oh, damn.
Sure
He
you're
tight.
not one of those swindlers who pose as an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money?
Show some respect, bud.
How dare you reprove me?
Watch this guy be
I
a
bet you
treasure
came here
hunter.
looking for the Adepti yourself.
He might sorta have a point. We did come here looking for Ganyu after all.
Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You're useless. I'm leaving.
He's so tight.
Nobody's stopping you. Ganyu, don't let that guy ruin your mood.
It's not his behavior. The things he said. He was right. I thought that coming back to Juyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make me feel like an Adeptus again. But being questioned by him made me realize that But
Go back.
I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an Adeptus,
It's
Oh.
true. Just believe us.
Gotta believe in us, man. We're here to help you.
I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor.
That's quick convincing.
That said, I
Just
still
took a
trust
bunch
my
of
initial judgment.
battles
If
and
I'm
some guy
proven right,
nagging her.
I'll return to Jueyun Karst.
Sound like
once
my
again.
life now. Anyway,
It's a
so
step
she's
in
going
the
back.
right direction. Let's go.
Let's go. So do her duties right now. We're going right back. Right here. It was a quick little side quest for what it's worth. I mean, the way I'm saying is like 30 minutes is pretty quick, but to be honest with you, it was a really fun side quest. Got to test out Ganyu if you haven't played her, or if you wanted more of a open world experience and not just in the caves. So I really like it. It's really good. Beautiful view. My God.
I'm still...
Come on, Ganyu. We're almost there. You don't want to turn back now, do you?
I suppose you have a point. It would be quite impolite of me to leave the two of you now.
That's right. Where do you want to go first, then?
I've spent too much time in the mountains. The first thing that comes to my mind is the sea.
Wow.
Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to come with.
Wow. Okay.
The sound of the waves in this familiar port. The smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic.
You didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look so moved?
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
That's crazy.
Huh.
She lived there and she didn't take a stroll at all.
You seem to be working all the time.
Well, when I think about my time here, I've spent most of it behind a desk filing documents. It put me in a certain mood, similar to the one I felt during my training in Jueyun Karst, in fact.
Why, isn't it little
Damn.
Miss Ganyu?
Dude's old. Like
I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here. You were always so terribly busy.
This old man called her Little Miss
Little
Ganyu.
Miss Ganyu. It's a bit awkward.
Allow me to introduce Uncle Tien. He is...
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue after all, and I am the one who has yet to introduce myself.
Must have been an adepta.
Uncle Tien is a member of the Liyue Qixing,
Oh.
the Tianshu.
What? This grandpa is a member of the Qixing? The same rank as Ningguang?
Nani?
Now, I must ask for your discretion concerning
That grandpa
my
knows how to
identity.
cover himself, man.
Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. I have no wish to be
That's
followed
true.
around by those
See, he
armed
knows.
guards. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and wordy old man.
Uncle Tien is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble character.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Oh, little Miss Ganyu. Your kind words make me feel that my decades of hard work haven't been in vain.
Uncle Tien, a person of your standing should really stop calling me
Little Miss Ganyu.
Oh, my apologies. It's not intentional, just a childhood habit of mine.
He probably calls that
Thank you
Tening
for
Wang
looking
as well.
after me when I first ascended to my position in the Qixing.
Oh, so you've been friends for many decades now, huh?
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Qixing secretary. It's nothing worthy of your gratitude.
Talking about secretaries, I don't know if I should bring it up. Ganyu, I believe you know my daughter, Huixin. She seems to be a bit troubled recently.
Yes, she works at Yue High Pavilion and she's my junior. How can I help her?
I don't know myself, really. She's all grown up now and doesn't like to ask for my help. May I trouble you to meet her at UAI Pavilion? She just
Okay, so we're
needs
gonna
a bit
talk
of
with
guidance.
With
that
pleasure.
lady.
Solving the Qixing's problems has always been in my job description.
I already know who it is.
She's got some
Ka-ching.
character, just like soon to Yuhai
Let's talk to
Pavilion.
Kaching, man. The only 5-star I hate to pull. I know people love her though, but for me, she isn't my favorite character. To be honest with you, I don't play her that much, so that's why. I never found it to have a electric DPS to be too beneficial for me. I guess with Diluc, she's okay, but I rather have Mona for when I use Venti Swirl effect. Let's get it. So we're almost there. I'm pretty sure it's Kaching that we're gonna talk to right now. So let's just see how everything is afterwards. Hey, Miss Ganyu, it's been so long.
It's
She
been
talked
too
forever.
long. I don't know why, but seeing you brings me a sense of peace in these chaotic times.
Indeed, it has been a while, Wei-Shin. I'm flattered, but aren't you exaggerating a little? I heard that you've encountered some problems and came to see if I could be of some help.
My father asked you to come, didn't he? Abusing
Yeah,
his
he
status
did.
as a member of the Qixing.
Don't worry. I'm always happy to help a junior colleague from Yuhai Pavilion.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary, but also a great mentor.
Oh,
So-
she's really good.
What can you tell me about the problem?
Ugh, where should I start? I discovered something strange while organizing tax. There are obvious
Okay.
irregularities in the tax
Actually,
declarations
take your
of
time
two
talking.
stores, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique. However, whether I question the shopkeepers or check their accounts, I can't seem to make any progress with my investigation. Without any evidence, my hands are tied.
I see. It's not uncommon for merchants to be blinded by greed.
Well, is there any solution you can advise?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario.
Wow, thousands of years experience for you.
Let's approach it this way then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their
She's
similar
really good at
wares.
security, to be honest with you.
In
She shouldn't
that
be
case-
secretary.
In that case... I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu.
Talk to the rival.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with Wanyo Boutique. The owner's name is...
Yes, you're right.
Please follow me. So, okay, so we're doing some Sherlock Holmes with her as well, which is really awesome. Hey, what's up?
Ah, we meet again, traveler. And you must be from the Yuhai Pavilion. I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be honored to offer you my ware.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from Yuhai Pavilion. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
Damn.
Second Life. Ugh.
She's a
That
clown.
rascal Dongsheng.
I like
He's
the way she
stealing all
knows
my
how to
customers.
twist people
Well,
to get that
Second Life's
information.
credit has always been excellent.
She's a devious
and
one,
based on
man.
their tax records, their business is thriving.
Oh, tax records? Thriving?
Huh. Is there anything you'd like to share with us, Mr. Bolai?
Oh.
Don't let
gotta
that
tell him
rascal
everything.
fool you. I know his dirty tricks best. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records. I'm sure I'll find something fishy in there.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, their every transaction makes my blood boil. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
That's really petty. I like how they said
Well
that
then,
stuff.
Please look over this
That's
tax
really
record.
petty, son.
We'll review Second Life's credit based on
Yo,
your
it be like that, son.
observations.
It be like that.
Oh, of course.
Yo.
I'll read very, very carefully. Line by line and word by word.
Yo, this guy, Ganyu got this guy doing her dirty work for free, son. For free.
Ah, here I found it.
Oh,
That
God.
exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept all the profit for himself.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction. No wonder there was no trace of it.
I told you so. Just as I expected. Ugh.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenter.
Probably.
You're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice. He wouldn't be
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. It should be near Chingsa village. Thank you for shining a light on this case, Mr. Balai.
Oh, please, that's nothing. I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the evidence. That's...
I'm afraid I can't go to Chingsa village.
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay in Liyue.
We'll leave the rest, yes.
So considerate of you. Still, I'm sorry to trouble you.
Ah,
like
Ganyu's
that.
really good at investigating, man. She should be. I'm telling you, secretary is not her. Shouldn't be her role. It should be security. Let me just take this book while this guy's not looking, and let's go all the way to the village of Kinshe. I see this guy, Old Man Lu. Mr. Miyagi himself.
Well,
Damn, he doesn't look like Mr. Miyagi.
How can an old carpenter like
That's a
me-
very original character sprite, you know? Most of these characters look similar, you just put gray hair on them.
I'm afraid I can't take too many at once.
Damn.
It really is full of lonely old people.
Damn, that's messed up.
One?
Master Lu,
Damn.
we've just come to see you and...
Why would the Chisun care about an old man like me? Well, what?
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the invoice?
Oh, it's about Second Life. It
Was
was
a big order.
Sure enough, Mr. Balai was... Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against...
Well, of course, but I'm not so sprightly anymore.
What's that supposed to...
Need some money.
I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here at Fanmu Carp. As for old documents and such, but some troublemakers have recently moved there, invading my warehouse. Since you need that invoice anyway, it may be best to get it from the warehouse yourself. And while you're at it...
So that's what happened.
I'll leave you to it then. I need to get back...
Okay. Damn, this guy takes a long time. Get out of the screen, old man.
Back to the warehouse and find the invoice.
Alright.
Time for us to show our...
Wait.
Yep, so we're gonna have to fight some more people.
Oh, Paimon sees
Oh
it
my
too.
god.
It's one of the Fatui.
They must be plotting something against Liu.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatui's reputation in Liyue has reached rock bottom. We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our borders. You need not worry. Besides, I can already feel their malicious intentions. Consider it my intuition as the secretary of the Chising.
Oh.
What are we waiting for? Let's go teach him.
So let's just boom and the loot, because I'm like low in health right now. Where's this guy? Oh, right here. Oh, he's not. That's not. It's just one person. I guess I gotta bring more right now because I finished on my halfway.
You scoundrel!
I think you've had
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
About time you tell us.
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't picked. If you don't
Uh-oh.
spill whatever you're scheming against Liyue, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatu...
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well,
About to... what?
pick berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone, and Jinxa Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway?
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that? I swear, I only came...
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
I also...
Whoopsie!
I misjudged the situation and offended you. My apology. Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can file a complaint to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us Fatui.
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may try to solve this problem with force once again.
I'm on Zen!
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
What's your choice then?
I'll get back to my berries.
Damn, man.
What a bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself.
No worries. It's always nice to teach.
Let's keep moving towards Master Lu's warehouse. Our goal is to get the
Alright, let's just go. Compared to people like Zhao, who's always speaking truths here.
Trouble rushing about like that.
I promise to help you, and I'll keep my word. Nothing. Look, it's
Very
the invoice
kind-hearted
for the
girl.
transaction between Second Life and Fanmu Carpenters.
Thank you so much.
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life?
Uh-oh. So the last final step of this progress right here. Talking with the owner of Second Life. Welcome to Second Life. Would you want to buy anything? No, it's about your tax records. Cheating the IRS, huh?
From the UI Pavilion. I remember you. I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My
What a
tax
clown.
I do hope that my business won't be affected by any groundless accusations.
Groundless.
Groundless accusations? Mr. Doc, but I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is liable to affect the fine you'll need to pay in the end.
No.
He's breaking
No,
contracts.
I'm an
You know
honest
what happens
merchant.
when you break
I would never
contracts.
get involved with
Big
any
Daddy
fraudulent
Zhang
sources
Li
of
gets
profit.
you.
Haven't
He
I
has
made
no
myself
shame.
clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see if you'd confess.
What? Proven guilty?
Absurd.
Rhyme or reason. Must
Listen,
be
man.
crumbling under Ganyu's pressure.
They don't play in leeway with that taxes.
Wow.
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
I'm Master Lu.
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction...
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single trace.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Ballai's aid.
Balai? That imp from
That
Wanyo
messed up guy, yo. He's gonna get
He
knocked
turned
out.
on me behind my back.
You're gonna whack him.
He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear a little more.
Oh, man.
I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Yes, thank you. I must say, you're truly impressive. Your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so...
It's actually one of your father's, the Tianshu's old tricks.
My father?
Pitting your
Yeah.
opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down from an advent. That's how Uncle Tien managed to keep his position in the Qixing secure for so many years.
That's
I
crazy.
figured that as Uncle Tien's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father. So I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out for you to see.
That's beautiful.
I can see it now. I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu.
Ganyu solved both Huishin's work and family problems.
Oh, you've helped me so much. You must allow me to
Game
repay
request
your
right now?
kindness.
Maybe later.
That's not necessary. No need to be so serious.
It's one of you guys. I bet it's one of you guys trying to get a game request with me.
Let me treat you to a meal. The traffic.
All right, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's. Oh, come on.
If it's just a meal, there's.
Actually,
Alright,
I've
let's get
already
that
booked Senor Kiosk.
I need. All right. We dare not refuse.
Let's see. Right here, we'll sit down, grab a seat, and eat.
Miss Ganyu, thank you for accepting my invitation.
Yes.
That's so kind of you, Huishin.
Truth be told, apart from thanking you for all the...
No.
If there's anything I can help you with,
Be
just
straightforward.
tell me straight away.
Oh, no, I don't really need help. Could you just
Probably
listen
some
for a
family
bit?
issues.
With pleasure.
When I was a little girl, even though I have the utmost respect for my father, I've only decided to join the Yuhai Pavilion staff because I've always looked up to you.
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in reality, working at the Yuhai Pavilion
That's true. A lot of work, son. A lot of work.
I can't compare myself to such an outstanding secretary like you. I often doubt myself.
I disagree.
Over the years, I became a mother, too.
Oh, she has a kid.
So Uncle Tian is a grandpa!
Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps and came to be a secretary. At first, I was worried about her. It's not an easy job, after all. But after all that happened this time, I've made up my mind.
So, what made you change your mind?
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu, as her senior colleague. You'll help
Wow.
her, gentle as always, and tell her your mom used to do it like. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your guidance in 20 plus years, too.
Huishin.
Wow.
I never thought that I meant so much to you.
Just like when you showed me my father's trick. Having you as their witness makes people feel at ease.
Witness? It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Liyue Harbor's history, but I've always regarded it as nothing more than the source of my loneliness. Huishin, you don't know how important those words are to. You've made me realize that I share another connection with the people of Liyue Harbor. Apart from my contract, they rely on me. Accept me.
No, of course. You're irreplaceable.
That's right. That's why I can't disappoint you.
Hooray! Ganyu's finally
Even if I've really been supplanted, I wish to fight for my place. I won't let you down. I'm going to fulfill my contract and keep working as the Qixing secretary. Regardless, I'll go back and see for myself. I'm afraid that it might have all become a mess during my absence. No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Does she even eat?
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
I mean, she only eats like wheat anyway, so. And water. Well, Pama can stay there. Me and Ganyu have some personal issues to attend. Okay, let's get out of here. Up here, and we will finish this side quest after a long hour. But you're in for the latest and greatest Genshin Impact channel, so that hour seems like it went by like that.
Aisha, are you okay? Did you fall asleep? Look!
Let's fall asleep last night. Look who's back!
You even have enough time for leisure? It seems you three are a suitable replacement for me after all.
Not at all. We wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu.
Miss Ganyu, we've missed you.
Wow.
That's so kind of you all. Given we've only met once.
We've been praying day and night for you to return and take over to us.
Damn, they tired.
An adeptus coming down to the human world to save all life.
Forget all our envious complaints from before. Just free us from this street.
All right.
Man.
All right, I see. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started, and those that are in progress. I'll take care of the rest.
Of course. We'll do it, right?
Oh, finally.
Wow.
Yes. There's one I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. If it weren't for your companionship, I would still be embroiled in my inner conflict right now. To think that I'd gained a human friend outside of work. It makes me... I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand. What would you say if I accompanied you on one of your trips?
Oh, we can accompany ourselves, man. Me and you could come. There's only my apartment is right down the block.
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we?
All right, so that is it for the quest. And if you guys enjoyed this quest and learned some insight on Ganyu and really wanted to see it, please hit the like button, subscribe for more awesome content, because the Goon Squad is going strong and I want you to be part of it to stay up to date for the latest and greatest Genshin Impact news videos and also RPG videos, because there's more RPG games to come in this channel. So stay tuned for that. And Goon is signing out. Peace, guys.